just be yourself, be goofy, don't be afraid to be silly. You need to care for yourself before you can do that for other people. Have the conversation, it's important. We should all be treating everybody as equal. Stay here, keep at it, it gets better. It's just, you have to ride those really tough waves at that moment. I think Youngblood is probably one of the best people in rock that I've ever interviewed in my life. Makeup is for everyone.
Today in the makeup chair, I've got someone very familiar with the microphone. Radio presenter, DJ, musician, it's Paris Munro. You may recognise him from Kerrang or their own podcast, Queer and the Beat, and this episode features real talk, his passion for music, and some skincare too. Trigger warning, this episode includes discussion of suicide and mental health, so please listen with care. Please welcome Paris Munro to the makeup chair. My guest today actually interviewed me around 2 or 3 years ago, and now I have got him in the makeup chair. It is Paris Munro. Yay!
Thank you for having me. This is so cute.
Thank you so much.
I just love this.
We actually just did a take and the box wasn't on. So Paris is now seeing the set in full light up mode. Thank you so much for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you. And I'm so excited that we're finally meeting after 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
It's nice.
First time in the flesh.
First time in the flesh. Finally got you. So let's start right at the beginning. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Northampton. Do you know where that is?
I've never been, but I've heard of it.
Don't go there. It's nothing special. Alan Carr was born there.
Okay, that's a good one.
Joe Wiley, another radio presenter, is from there.
Yeah.
It's famous for the shoe factory.
Do they do shoes in there?
They do.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Like there is a film based on this shoe factory.
Right. What is the film?
Kinky Boots.
Oh, okay. I've heard of Kinky
Boots. It's
kind
kind of like based on like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the Claims of Fames. Claims of Fames?
Yeah.
To Northampton.
Yeah, that's right.
So when did you move out of there?
Oh gosh, I left Northampton when I was 22.
22.
It's a very small town, so like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to, you know, when you want to break out of your small town and you want to go to the big city and you want to explore, try new things.
Yeah.
Do life on your own as an adult.
Did you move on your own?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
Big
for
move.
uni.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. What did you study?
TV and radio.
Oh, okay, so
And surprise.
yeah, big
Here
shock.
I am.
Oh no, that's amazing. So when did you first get your first radio role?
2015. It
Okay.
was a drive time show for 2BR, which is now officially Capital, Lancashire. So I was doing that for a little bit. And then I became a radio ho and just literally bunny hopped from one station
Not a
to
radio
another.
host, a radio ho.
A ho.
Yeah.
That's right. I said it. I am a ho. And now I'm doing a mixture of being on stage, DJing, talking in the microphone for a couple of stations. One of them is Kerrang Radio, which is like rock.
And that's quite a
Email.
recent move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you were on Gadio before this, wasn't you?
I was doing the breakfast show.
For quite a while.
Yeah. Since 2021.
Wow. And how was that?
Lots of coffee.
Yeah.
Lots of eye bags needed covering.
What time did you start?
Right. So usually with a lot of breakfast shows, they start at 6 in the morning. I was lucky because we got to start at 7, but I had to be there for 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I still had to get up super early, like 5 anyway.
Yeah.
And, like, prep and plan the show, make sure everything was there, make sure the newsreaders were there. Otherwise, that would be awkward. We would have to do that, which has been the case sometimes because people run late. It's, you know, it's life, isn't it? But no, I love it. I'm obsessed with radio. Just, you know, when you are in an environment that just speaks to you and it just calls to you.
Yeah.
And you get like that really cheesy kind of moment of goosebumps and you're like, this is my home.
Like a bit of a pinch me moment. They say like,
exactly.
If you're in, what's the saying? If you're in the right job, it won't feel like work.
Yeah.
It's literally that,
exactly.
isn't it?
I mean, and you're hosting this.
I know.
This is wicked.
This is a dream. But you've got podcasts as well, which we'll get onto. But how was the move from Gadio to Kerrang? Because they're quite different musically.
Yeah.
And so is your taste in music quite broad?
It is. I was at one point doing both of them at the same time.
Right.
So I had people coming up to me go, oh, I listened to your show on Kerrang. I'm like, okay, sweet. And then others would be like, oh, I listened to that house mix that you did on New Year's Eve on Gadio. I was like, this is bizarre because it's very, very two different niches. But I grew up listening to a mix of
Mhm.
different genres. But I as you can see, I'm an emo kid at heart. You can see the stretches, the nose ring, Yeah, I feel like I'm embracing my inner emo
Yeah, no, I love that for you.
forever, really. It
Yeah.
never goes.
We were discussing Youngblood before because that's someone that you'd interviewed.
Oh my God.
How was that for you?
I think Youngblood is probably one of the best people in rock that I've ever interviewed in my life.
Amazing.
I got a fist pump from Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon.
And this was at the Brits,
at the
wasn't
Brits
it?
earlier this year, which is actually coming to Manchester for 2026 and 2027.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. Will you
Mhm.
be interviewing again?
Maybe. We'll see.
Because how is that when you're on a red carpet and there's so many like different icons walking past you and you've got to kind of grab their attention and like hold a conversation? How is that? Do you feel like you're a bit starstruck or?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
So there were two moments that really stood out to me on the red carpet at the Brits. One of them was my first and another was last year. The first one was Charlie XCX. And I was told, right, you only have an opportunity to ask one question and that's it. And then she's got to go.
Make it a good one.
Charlie XCX. What did I ask her? I asked her, is your name Charlie XCX or Charlie Kiss Cuddle Kiss? And she said, Charlie XCX, baby. So I was like, oh, I was kind of hoping for a kiss, cuddle, kiss. So she gave me a kiss, cuddle, kiss.
Oh, do you know what? That sounds like the most perfect question because the interaction that you get in return is all worth it.
And then we did it in the wrong order. So then we had to start again. And honestly, she was so lovely to chat to.
She's amazing. And she's so big at the minute. Like everyone is Charlie XCX stans, aren't they?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine if she did something with Youngblood. That would be insane.
Oh, that would be insane. Look at Sophia's face.
Sophia's like, what? Another was Kylie Minogue.
Oh my God,
year.
what an icon.
So we were told, right, because a lot of the time you have to like pre-book interviews with red carpets most of the time. And she had no time, but she walked past. So what did I do? I sang Padam Padam really badly. And that got her attention and she started dancing and came towards me.
Oh my God.
And then we just asked her a couple of questions and then she left.
Oh.
So I was like, if you're ever like getting an opportunity like that, just be yourself, be goofy, don't be afraid to be silly.
Yeah, definitely.
People like authenticity.
Yeah, and it's individual then, isn't it? It's an interview that they'll
remember you,
They'll remember you, and it's an interview that they've not had before.
Exactly.
So it's really unique and nice. I love that for you.
Yeah.
So 3 years at the Brits. Any more red carpets coming up?
Possibly Brits again.
Brits again.
I've done heavy music awards. That was really fun. Lots of screaming, growling, and like grungy and rocky sounds for those who don't listen to rock and new metal. But I can't reveal much more than that at this moment.
To be confirmed.
To be confirmed.
Yeah. And how is your time at Pride Vibes as well?
Oh, it's really fun. So that station is based in Ireland, and I do it remotely from England. Yeah. So I do that in my home studio.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I do. I use the same mic as well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, this is a proper professional setup. This is really good. The lights and everything.
Oh, so thank you. We do try.
Yeah, so I love it. It's really fun. And I did, this is really embarrassing. So my partner is Irish, right? And she was born there. She moved to Manchester, and I did a DNA test. You know when you have to put that like spit in a
like an
vial.
ancestry thing.
Yeah. I did that. It came back right 30% Irish, and she rips into me. She takes the mick out of me so much because I'm like, I've only just started watching Derry Girls, so I'm trying to educate myself because she's from Derry.
Did you not know that you had Irish in you?
No. Because my mum was born in India,
right,
and she moved to the UK when she was 8.
Right,
so
okay.
First generation on my mum's side to be born in the UK. So as far as I was aware, I had a mix of Burmese, English, French, and Scottish.
Oh my God.
Yeah. From my mum's side. And then on my dad's side, mixed race.
Yeah.
So I had no idea about this 30% Irish.
Did it come up with everything else as well? Like your Scottish heritage?
But the most like dominant one was Irish. I was like, What? Who did you hang out with a delivery driver or a milkman? What's going on here? Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
But it was a complete shock to my mum, my brother as well. We were all like, what?
And they don't know where that came from.
No. Someone's lying to me.
Yeah.
Someone's hiding
something's gone wrong here.
I need to investigate this.
Oh.
But it's really fun to just like, it's like 30 quid or something like that.
Yeah.
And then, but how do they find out where you're from spitting?
Honestly, science and DNA and things like that, they just baffle my head.
It's wild.
It is
but
wild.
It's really fun to do,
Yeah. Do you know what? I've never done it, but because I'm Scottish, Irish, English, and there's something else. I can't remember what it is. And I feel like that can't just be it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I want to do an ancestry test just to find out like all the others.
It tells you even like, 2% this, 5% this.
Does it?
It will tell you in percentages, yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. So you also have a podcast. So tell me about that.
Which one?
All of them.
So one of them that I do is Queer in the Beat. So me being the queer person, and the beat is the artist, musician, band that I chat to, and we go really deep on a deep level of how music became their like safety blanket, how it helped them with traumas, how it helped me, how it helped with my childhood. It became my escape. When my dad left when I was 4, trying to figure out what was different with me, why was I looking at girls and boys differently, and my own gender identity, and it was just a complete like music just, when you have noise, white noise, and then it just goes silent, and you're like, oh, peace. That's how music felt for me.
Yeah.
It really just, it transforms the world around you in your bubble. It's wild. So that's what that's about. That's called Queer in the Beat. One of them is Gay Thoughts, which is a too much information podcast that Helen Scott, she is lesbian. She's like your lesbian big sister. And I'm like your trans best mate. And we talk about having sex with ghosts, and it's just really weird and wild. And there's no script or prompts. It's just whatever comes out our mouths, which is quite dangerous, but it's quite fun at the same time. And I would say those two are the main ones.
Yeah. So speaking on gender identity and all of that, how do you feel you first started to understand your gender identity? Oh
gosh. Well, it was a bit of a weird one, because so if you're watching and you're coming across me for the first time, I was born female and I transitioned 2021. So I started taking testosterone gel, which looks and smells like hand sanitizer.
Right.
So I have like one pump of that, and I put it on my chest or arms or stomach or legs. You can't touch the area for 2 hours, otherwise your skin will absorb it. And I've been doing that every day since. And then my voice dropped because I had a really high pitched voice. Hair came. The first place the hair comes though is your crack.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did not expect. I was like, I can't wait to have all this hair, and it's gonna be fun. And the Adam's apple and all that. Yeah, no, the butt fuzz.
Oh my! Well, at least it was somewhere.
So I need some advice if anybody knows of any really good like laser hair removal. Like,
do you know what? I'm getting laser hair removal at the minute. I'll give you my girl.
Is it painful?
Yes, it is painful. I can't lie. It is painful.
Do you know, the idea freaks me out of just being on your hands and knees to a stranger. And
there's no hands and knees
spread in your
involved.
cheeks. What? You don't... Wait, hang on. How does this work then?
Hands and knees are not involved. You're just on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
you
move.
Sorry, in my head, I had. Do you know what?
There probably is people that do it like that, but I think that's more in the films.
Right. This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So that's what I thought. I thought, right, you just got to spread your cheeks and you got to chat about where you're going on holiday next. Where are you going? Oh yeah, I'm going to Spain. While they're just like.
To be fair, there is small talk. The small talk is true. The small talk happens.
But why? Why? I don't really fancy talking about my family or whatever while.
Or like, what dogs have you got at home? Like,
oh my God.
It's an interesting one to have a conversation in, to be fair.
Yeah, I have 2 chihuahuas.
Yeah.
One of them's Tilly.
Literally. So in your journey, what has been empowering for you?
Minus the crack, the hair on my jawline, on my face, my chest. I was pretty bald anyway, like on my legs and stuff. So if previously, before I transitioned, I just shaved from my ankle to just above my knee, which was cool. But no, I'm literally a fuzzy bear everywhere now.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't understand where all this hair is coming from.
You look great.
I molt. I didn't even think that was going to be a thing. But I'm here for the hair, big time. The whole thing with my voice dropping. So I can drop to about, that's the lowest that I can drop. But I can still speak here. But it's nowhere near as what it used to be. Because if I try, like my voice cracks, which is weird because testosterone, when you have the gel or the injection or however you have it, it thickens the vocal cords, which changes everything acoustic-wise. And when it started going lower, it started cracking. So it sounded like I was a prepubescent boy trying to go through some kind of like puberty. So talking on the radio and squeaking every 5 seconds was fun. But then getting used to like having to, like when you're singing, you go, oh, and then you can see like it's like that, getting used to that placement of where it feels comfortable without it squeaking. And this is usually like my kind of mark.
Yeah.
So like getting used to a new body almost again, like starting over.
Yeah.
But that gave me such euphoria. Honestly, like I genuinely cried like so much.
But it's just so amazing, and like it's you becoming who you truly are, which is, it's euphoria in itself, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think transitioning has taught you a lot about yourself?
Oh yeah, it really has. It's taught me a lot about my mental health. It's taught me a lot about, just putting myself first, because I am a people pleaser. I've always been that. And it's so hard to break that habit, because all you want to do is just care for people, and you forget you need to care for yourself before you can do that for other people. And then you burn out, and then you get really depressed, and then you spiral, and then it's like, oh God, I've hit rock bottom. Why? Because you forgot to look after yourself. So I'm still trying to learn that.
Yeah.
35 years later. It's so hard.
It's a process though. And I think when you are that person, and it's not a bad thing to be that person either, it's hard to try and learn another way. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm exactly the same as you. I'm a people pleaser. I do things for other people before I do anything for myself. But sometimes you have to take a step back and go, actually, I'm number one here.
Exactly. Self-love, that's something that I've had to learn. I wish they taught self-love at school, because don't get me wrong, maths is great. I use a calculator now, so whatever. The teachers were like, oh, you'll never have a calculator. Well, times are different, hon. It's very, very different now. But I wish they taught us about, being sensible with money, and really learn about sexuality and identity and disabilities and politics, because I'm 35 and I'm embarrassed to say this, but I've only recently, since like just before my transition journey, have started to really think about how the world is really viewing me, and the LGBTQ plus community in general, and women as well. And it's like, I want to be part of it, and I want to help with the movements for making this world what it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like at the minute, especially with the laws that have just happened in April and everything like that, I feel like we're actually taking steps back at the minute, which is why it's so important to kind of have your education on the matter.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Know what's going on in the world.
Do you know what's interesting, right? So think about this, and it's a really important conversation that, everybody should have, regardless of who you are, how you identify. So whether you class me as, air quotes, passable male or not, if I have to go to the bathroom that I was assigned to at birth, I don't want to do that because I don't want to make people that are, women uncomfortable. Women having safe spaces is important, of course. But also, it's not trans people that are doing that, making things difficult. It's actually the cis men. Not all, some cis men.
But
just to be
how exactly on your point is how often are women intimidated by a trans person versus a cis man?
Exactly.
And you have to kind of, obviously, like you said, not all, but the statistics speak for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just want to pee and I just want to vomit and all that. I don't really want to do anything else. I just want to get in there and get the hell out of there. Like, that's it. But what's happening, like, law-wise, it's inviting really bad behavior potentially for people to just be like, well, I'm trans, so I'm just going to go in the women's. Do you know what I mean? Trans people wouldn't behave like that.
No.
They really don't want to go to that bathroom, trust me. They don't. So we just want to pee. We just want to just leave us alone. Please, just leave us alone. We just want to exist and that's it. But, these kind of conversations, they're going to be uncomfortable. They're going to be uncomfortable for people in your family, friends. People are going to disagree. People won't be educated. Like, I'm not fully educated. I'm not like the god of all trans people. Like, do you know what I mean? We're all on a learning journey, and if people don't want to listen in that moment, that's fine. Whenever they're ready to, or because that some people are just not, they're not the kind of people that will listen. It's more of a, well, you're wrong, I'm right. Have a conversation.
Not open. Yeah.
Have a calm conversation, and then if it feels uncomfortable, just be like, okay, let's wrap this conversation up. We'll talk about this another time, just so it doesn't get heated. But just have the conversation. It's important.
Yeah. How do you feel about the future? Do you think we are moving in the right direction? At the minute, probably not.
No, we're not moving in the right direction. We're moving in a direction that we don't want to go in.
Yeah.
In so many different ways. For me, I am somebody that I'm happy to have kids. I'm happy to adopt kids. I'm happy to have a chosen family. I'm happy to have a blood related family. But I don't really want to bring any children into this world because it's not nice. I thought we were getting somewhere good, with like, for example, these rights are getting better for certain groups of people. So many people and so many races and so many minorities that are getting hounded and oppressed and bullied, and it's just awful. We should not be here. We should all be treating everybody as equal and really creating something meaningful and powerful. But there are going to be those leeches, unfortunately, that just aren't prepared to make change for the better. I really, really hope it gets better. I don't think it's going to be in this lifetime for me. But, for the people that fought for women's rights and LGBT rights, like, they have fought so hard, and people were arrested and battered and jailed and killed and all sorts for us to get to this moment in time, and it's still not good at all. Like this, and the gender pay gaps and everything, like, it's ridiculous. So we've got a long way to go yet.
100%. And you think because we're in 2025, everyone's quite advanced and know what's going on, and it's just not that way. And it's quite sad that in this day and age, we're still way behind.
The younger generation, though, they are, I'm going to say, I saw it on TikTok. Oh my God. I'm sounding like my mom. But it's really nice to see people putting up reels of generations, like, younger generations educating themselves and really trying to have a voice. Yeah. That's really refreshing.
The younger generation, the generation that are just coming into teens and 18s, they're so different to what
we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it's refreshing. Like, I think I was saying to someone the other day, even the younger generation, not as a whole, but like a lot of them are now, they don't drink and they like to stay in more and they're very aware of the world, which is so
Yeah.
lovely. My generation, we're not like that.
No, do you know what? I wish I could take a leaf out of their book.
Same.
If I could do life again, I'd be like, right, I'm going to change this and do this and do this. Are you getting this kind of feeling of they're putting themselves first
Yeah.
better than we are? Why didn't we get the memo?
I know. Where did we go wrong?
I don't understand. But good for them, like, smashing it.
Speaking of your younger self, is there anything you would tell your younger self now?
How old am I speaking to?
Let's go your 18-year-old self.
Oh, you're still here.
Oh,
I would even say that to my 5-year-old self.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, mental space wise, I grew up very quickly. My dad left when I was 4, just because my mum and dad, they didn't get on. They were toxic for each other. Mm-hmm. But as a kid, you don't know that. And I learned that when I grew up. So dad left when I was 4. My mum has been very suicidal since I was a kid. And the first time that I came across something really terrifying was when I was about 4 or 5, because she tried to end her life in front of me. And I don't know how or why, but the only thing I knew to do was to just scream really loud. So my grandparents came from the front garden in, and then they stopped her. Mm-hmm. So I've had to...
That's so young as well to be put in front of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so I've had to be... I don't know if you've had to be like that for anybody in your life, but it's like you're having to look out for somebody that is like an elder. So like your mom, your dad, an aunt, uncle, a friend of the family. I've had to be there to... Yeah. I've had to be that rock for the family, and learn about money worries and where the next meal was coming from, and mum having to sacrifice not eating so I could eat like 2 eggs.
And although that kind of probably toughened you up, but it's also a lot to deal with, and it's a lot to put on your shoulders, especially so young.
It's horrible, and no matter what is going on in your life, just stay here, keep at it. It gets better. It's just you have to ride those really tough waves at that moment. But I didn't think I was gonna make it past 17.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm here though. We're here. We're here. It's a bit deep.
And
it's
you know
fine.
what? You're thriving.
Yeah.
You're doing really well, and it's amazing to see. And I love watching your success and how you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And speaking of success, I have heard your new song.
Stop. I didn't know you heard the song.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the song?
Of course I did.
Oh my God.
I'm a house girly. Of course I listened to it.
What do you think to it?
I loved it. It was given Ibiza, beach club, cocktail in hand. I loved it. Tell me how that came about.
Oh, okay. A breakup.
Really?
Yeah. A breakup. So, when you've gone through a situation where you're having to either have a breakup or remove a friend from your life because you know that it's not working or it's no good for you, and you literally just want to rock in the corner and just disappear, but also you want to just get out there and dance that pain away, dance away that anxiety, that feeling, just to feel something in general, or to feel something good. That was the inspiration for the song. I was just crying all the time, and I was living with my partner at the time as well. So I was just getting ready to find a new place to live and all that, and move. And I just sold my car, so I couldn't do it all myself. And it was just a bit of a moment. But if you are ever sad, have you ever tried that thing where you just move?
Yeah.
Even if it's ridiculous and on your own in your room or something like that, I don't know, it just does something. It
It's
just
a
changes.
release as well, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like you release all of these emotions through movement, which is actually quite magical.
So if you're struggling with whatever in life and you have a listen to that, listen to the vocals. And it's like, you know, just like,
Because I was actually curious about the title, because it's, for anyone that doesn't know, it's Just Wanted to Dance. And I was thinking, I wonder why he wanted to dance. But now I know.
there you go.
But I love that. It's such a good track. And
you.
if anyone hasn't heard it, you need to go and listen to it because it's a bop.
I can't believe you've listened to that song, you know. I was just like, when you said, I was like, what? You've listened to it?
Honestly,
really cool.
It's great. I love it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
have you
it.
got any more coming out?
A little bit later on in the year.
Okay.
I know you're a garage girly.
Mm-hmm.
There is something a little garagey coming.
Oh, I'm into it.
And it's got like a little 80s synth kind of, you know, like Knight Rider car kind of vibe to it.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I'm going to say for now.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's like 80s style mixed with garage, which is kind of strange, but also it works.
I feel like that's definitely going to work. I've got a couple of questions for you. So one is, who is your icon?
Oh, how many can I name?
Give me 3.
One of them being Pedro Pascal. Can I just say Pedro 3 times?
If you want.
It's the mustache. It's just like, he's just got that beautiful soul.
I was going to say, he looks like the sweetest man in the whole entire world.
He is the sweetest man. And I found out he did an appearance on a red carpet somewhere. I think it was in Italy, and he wore like a vest. And I found the vest. And I'm gonna buy it.
Did you get the vest?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, not bought it yet, but I'm gonna buy it and
get it for yourself.
Pedro wore it, so I'm gonna wear it. I don't know whether to have the tash like him. It's gonna take a bit before it gets to that level, but it's giving porn stash.
Yeah, but I think the porn stash is in at the minute.
It is.
It is in. Yeah,
I've seen a few guys rocking that, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a go. You know? But it's also giving Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. So I'm like, I'm either going to look like this or like this. There is no in between. Pedro Pascal, Youngblood, obsessed with Youngblood. I really love Demi Lovato, and I'm really loving their cooking like reels at the moment.
Yeah.
But also, as of late, Paris Hilton.
I love Paris. She's just iconic.
Paris Hilton, just like being so open about her life, and then she's a DJ as well. She's an incredibly intelligent businesswoman, and she's very political as well. I only really realized that Paris Hilton was a character. I thought Paris Hilton from The Simple Life was an actual person.
But she made it out like that. It wasn't like
she's very good acting.
Yeah, she is a good actor. You know what? Like you said, she's an amazing businesswoman. She knows how to work it.
Yeah.
And she knew what was going to be good for her at that time.
Exactly.
And then now that she's not a lot older, but she's older, and she's managed to kind of be like, actually, now I can be my authentic self.
Yeah.
And she's putting that across, and it's really nice to see.
It's really, really good because, like, you know, she's showing the young girlies, like, you can do this, you can do that. Just because you have a certain aesthetic and people will judge you a certain way, like, fuck them. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I love that, and we need more of that.
We do.
For sure. So
definitely.
Paris Hilton, maybe you'll be the next guest on this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Oh my God,
Paris Hilton?
Get Paris on.
I've got goosebumps. Jesus. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. And another question. This is beauty. So let's talk a little bit about that. Give me one look that made you feel amazing.
I'll give you 2. One of them was in drag.
Okay.
I was in drag.
Tell me about it.
For a 24-hour radio show for charity.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. But it was all like black and white. I had lashes and everything. I had white lenses. It was really...
Did you do your makeup?
No, I had a drag queen do it. Even pre-transition, I was awful at makeup. You know when you're trying to do your winged eyeliner and you get it wrong, and then it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and you literally look like a panda. And I was like, okay, I'll just do the mascara. That's fine by me. I don't know how to contour. I know that you have like primer and foundation and concealer, and there's setting sprays and stuff. But since transitioning, I'm a bit more aware of like my skin, and like I've got you might see it here, like there's just like a couple of patches of like red and stuff. I've got eczema. So I want to learn how to look after myself, but I also want to learn how to do a really good clean look and like a filter look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Men can wear, like, non-binary people can wear makeup. Anybody can wear makeup.
Anyone can wear
makeup. Is for everyone.
And I feel like there's actually been a movement in men feeling like they can wear makeup now. And that goes for cis men as well.
Yeah.
Like they're actually like, oh, I don't mind, I put a bit of concealer on. Like back in the day, that wasn't really a known thing if men were wearing makeup. And I was in TV and film, and a lot of the men didn't want it to really be known that they were wearing makeup. But now it's more accepted, and it's more like they're okay with that, which is quite nice.
Yeah. And do you know what? It's wonderful. If you just want to get rid of that high back, it's 2 seconds to swipe up.
Exactly.
And done.
So you love a bit of skincare as well now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I've got, those Korean skin, what do you call it? Those face masks that you leave for like 4 hours and then it like goes invisible.
Seeps in.
Oh.
Is it the peel off or?
So it's like a really thick jelly kind of consistency.
Right.
And then it kind of like absorbs into the skin. And then when you peel it off, it's translucent and it's very thin. It's like very thin paper almost when you peel it off. But your skin afterwards is so plump and hydrated and beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to get myself some of them. Well, that actually leads me on to my next question. It might be that. But at the end of every episode, we ask everyone what their ride or die beauty product is of all time. So kind of like desert island product.
Right.
And it goes into this will be in a season 1 giveaway basket. So whatever you say, the viewers will get.
Okay. Does a lip gloss, a lip balm, or a lip anything kind of fit into that?
Of course, anything you want.
Crispy bacon lips is a no-go. We do not want you looking like you've just come off, a street and had some crack. What you need is moisture. It's very important.
Agreed.
Drink lots of water because that also helps.
I'll put a bottle of water in the basket.
Yeah, a bottle of water and some chapstick. But like, if whether you're going to kiss somebody or not, like nobody wants to have sandpaper rubbing on their face.
Yeah, it's true. Have you got a particular one?
Carmex.
We're going for a Carmex.
The cherry.
Oh, okay. Cherry Carmex it is.
Mm-hmm.
Paris, it has been unbelievable to have you. Thank you so much for opening up and chatting to me today. It's been gorgeous.
Have me back again, and I want you to do my makeup.
Absolutely, we'll have a special episode for that. Yeah. If you've loved hearing from Paris, we'll drop the song and the socials all in the show notes below. And don't forget, you can follow In the Makeup Chair on socials too. Please like, follow and subscribe wherever you're listening or watching. And I'll be back soon with another guest in the Makeup Chair.